Yeah.
Do women in general
get
away with things? This is from a woman, by the way.
This is from a woman. This is a woman sent
110%.
Okay, cool.
Woman sent the question.
So we're not trying to outsmart you, and it's not a question from us.
Yeah, you know the
and
way
we
it's
now
there.
just say it's from a woman. This is actually from a
We
woman.
got receipts and that.
We got receipts. All right, say nothing.
She said she's got a few, but we'll go with this one.
Yeah.
Do women in general get away with things in society more so than men do? For example, female abuse towards men gets taken less seriously, and in some cases, it even gets laughed at, let's say. Laughed
off. Tez, do you want to start, or can I give you a little story?
Do I go again?
You gotta give.
Do women?
You gotta give.
Just
Yeah.
give it.
All right,
give it to you. So you think about
Let's
it.
marinate. Go on.
Man said marinate.
Yeah. You don't marinate, and then you think about it. Which how we're sophisticated. We have cameras. You get me? Which one am I getting into that one? Do women? So you could kind of answer yourself and talk about it at home. Do women in general get away with things in society more so than men do? For example, female abuse towards men gets taken less seriously, and in some cases, it even gets laughed at.
Nah, this is a
Are you
massive.
going? Are you going?
Nah, I'm not good enough.
question is-
I can't. You know what it is, bro.
Do women get away with things more?
That's a mazza.
I think so. In terms of the
Wow,
abuse,
just like
in
that,
terms
you
of the
just didn't
abuse
think
thing,
about it.
in terms of the abuse thing.
No, but wait. In terms of the abuse thing, or in general, because she asked two questions. She gave an example. The example was the
You're right,
abuse.
you're right.
So, do you think, in general, that women get away with more in society? And then we'll go to the example. You lot don't. This is why I always go first.
I know,
You lot
nah,
always. You
I don't
lot
mind, I don't
always-
mind.
Sit on the
No,
fence
you lot
and
always
that.
sit on the fence, man. And you lot let
Yeah.
me go, and then say raw D.
And then your
No, I'm
friend
not
says,
sitting on the
nah,
fence.
loud
I'm not
Danny.
sitting on the fence. I just see that because you done the example with the abuse thing.
It's a strong example. Yeah, it's a strong example.
I'm like, it's a strong example, but
All right, but think in general first before the example.
Man, get the juice,
can
please.
happen. I don't know.
Go on. I'm gonna say no product placement for you, Captain.
Because it's the same thing again, innit? Where we're just generally like we're just going from our perception, what we see in it.
Yeah.
I might feel, women do get more than men, but I'm like, men might be doing it to them. We might be I don't know which way it is. Like I can't analyze it.
But
Can't
in
be
your
fact-
life personally, what do you think?
Yeah, women get away with madness.
We'll let D go last. Go on.
But then you know what it is? Nah. See, from my experience, when I weigh it up now, because I'm proper calculating in my head, like, you get the...
yeah.
Nah, man, them get away with a lot still.
In like what sense?
You know what it is? Just based on how certain men have had it in their life, and they've abused it. I've probably been a perpetrator.
No, I need more example. I need a stronger. I need what you talking about, bro. Like fornication.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that.
So you're talking physically,
Yeah.
like
Cheating.
cheating and stuff. So you're talking in that way.
That also has the other impact as well. Mentally, can do all kind of things.
Yeah.
It's like I always look at it as that we have this whole woman, and we're like, yeah, but she's a bit mad at them. She's like, nah, I not really want you at the moment. Yeah, nah, I can't really. So what we start doing is that we start adapting to the way they are. So I see women like palm trees. You start adapting. All right, babe, but I'm gonna. And then we call in. Then we get in. And then some reason, once we've got this palm tree, beautiful thing, and we start tapping away. We don't even mean to do it most of the time because they don't understand us. We don't understand them. That's the man thing you were talking about earlier, where we're just literally tapping away. We can't chipping away at bits and pieces
to get what it is that we want.
which we don't even know what it is most of the time. We don't. Why are we going at you?
At that point, it's normally sex.
Do you get what I'm saying?
At that
could be that.
Right? No, at that point, more
Probably
often than that, men are just trying to chop.
That could be the madness. And then literally once we got that, we don't know how to manage it after. Some man come to their senses. Like we get so lustful and sing, yeah. Once we come, we're like, I don't even want to be here. Like this is not what I wanted in the first place. Like we did
The chase,
you get what I'm saying?
basically.
Yeah, the chase.
The chase is great and everything, but once the chase is over,
That's why I say I'm like equalizer now. I'll look at the situation, I'll see ahead what's gonna happen.
It sounds though, Tez, that you're speaking about specifically.
Yeah.
From
my example.
No, but you're talking about from obviously let
It could
Dan
be
go
cheating.
next. No, or just physical.
And it could be just the way man them speak or behave.
So I
towards women,
think,
you get me?
because I think there's two different things that you're saying. So it's almost like that question is saying, do women get away with things? And you're trying to say, yeah, they do, but I think men get away with things more in that sense. That's kind of like the body count thing. Like a man can get away with having a body count
right,
and women
way.
can't. So I feel like you're talking more from that perspective and narrative, which I think you're right. It's kind of like, are there double standards for men and women? And there are. But what's your view, Dan?
I guess that kind of relates to. I guess a more specific question is in a relationship, maybe. Mine, I guess I go with the abuse thing.
You're gonna go for straight for the example.
I guess the example in it because it was there. No, do you know what? Get away in general. I think so.
Which one that women get away with things more in general than men?
I think so. I think.
Can you give something specific, or
I think the opposite sex is allowed to make more. It's got more space to make mistake than I have. I think
as a man,
in terms of
what relationships?
Parent,
okay.
In the relationship where it's like, if she's willing to go off, if she's willing to go off the handle and then, well, what did you do to her? The fuck, man? I ain't fucking. You know what I'm saying? If I go off the handle, well, chill out. You can't. That's a woman, and but it might be the exact same scenario both ways around. You're allowed to go off the handle and do the mad thing and the madness. If I go off the handle, this whole place is getting mashed up, Incredible Hulk style. I can't do that, but you can go off. Your expression might be volume, some bad words, and I always say, be careful with your tongue. I've heard too many things in my years. Be careful with your tongue. Your expression might be to just the tongue and just say this and that and whatever. I'm not allowed to express myself in anger and frustration because the whole place is gonna get mashed up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What based on?
You talk about the difference
you
between a
or
man and a woman.
once you react, it's gonna go left.
Our reaction is like, whoa, what are you doing, bruv? Their reaction is like.
So he's saying if the same thing happens, say like something happened and she goes off, she's allowed and given that space to go off, and everyone will probably be like, still turn to Danny and be like, what did you do to make her go off?
Or don't react, it's a woman.
Yeah, right. Or if he goes off reacting to her doing that, everyone's like, oh, whoa, what are you doing? Like, you did that, so let her go off. If the shoe on the other foot now and she done something to him and Danny goes off, they're still gonna look at Danny like he's the ogre.
Yeah, you're a monster. What are you doing?
Do you understand?
Yeah, 100.
In that sense, in terms of the abuse, but I mean, yeah, I can't really talk on that one. I can't talk on that one. Do you know what? Fuck it. I was gonna say a mental.
Fuck it.
I was gonna fuck it. It didn't come out right.
Yeah, fuck it.
The nerves was like, you sure you want to do this? I'm gonna say in terms of mental. I think a woman can twist up a man's head. I think, and I think that can be.
Okay. I really wish you lot could see Shanna's face. Shanna did this.
What did she do? Is that good or bad? What's
she
that
looked
mean?
as if to be like.
Let me not look.
No, he looked as if she looked. What she said? Am I lying when I said no? Am I lying?
Everything that she's doing that don't make no sense.
No, she said no. She's saying, Shan, tell me if I'm lying. You can obviously just nod. She's like, he ain't lying. She's like,
she did not.
She's no.
Wait.
She's
laughing.
Keep me out of it.
Yeah. No,
Well,
no.
she's
This here is important. Nah, this is important.
No, she said.
Back to Instagram.
She said her eyes looked up. I know Shannon. Her eyes have to be like, he ain't lying.
Yeah.
No.
But understand that she would also say the same about Mando. Like Shan said, or Shan, I'm not chatting Shan's business, but Shan's gone through things in her life where man's tried to twist up her head. I know bare gal where man is. So Shan would also, if I said to her, nah, but man would twist up gal's head. Shan would do the same.
Which way we say is the most? Get me like.
She's just agreeing with what Danny said, that women can twist up a man's head.
So we can both do it, of course. Do you know what I'm saying?
But a woman's ability to twist up a man's head is different.
Yeah, we're likely to do it in a sense of what you've gone to, the fornication, the cheating.
Men are narcissists. They're gaslighting narcissists. But a woman's version of gaslighting and narcissism.
Fuck up.
What's that then? That's next level.
What, a woman's version?
Yeah.
Woo! That's another topic.
Like I done my little stumble. Man, go home and question myself. Like, I don't know, I put the cup there. No, I didn't like that. And half an hour later, like, why did I put the cup there? Why did I do that? That's a mad thing. I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. I haven't done nothing wrong. But I've gone home like...
Proper question, man. That's narcissism.
Like, so gaslighting as well. You could go to a woman with an issue, yeah? And
turn it on you.
She'll basically turn it on you. Now, men do the same. Yeah,
100.
But a woman's way of doing it is really fucking superb.
They're smart.
It's superb. One thing you gotta know: a woman. If a woman wants to see a man, we're stupid. When we lie, we get caught in a lie.
Yeah,
a woman ain't catching a lie. I'm telling you, a woman will take every. That's why they say most women got bare skeletons in their closet. A woman's taking everything to their grave, man.
Yeah.
Everything.
I think every woman I've been with, they've got a secret. They don't know.
Every woman
I will never know. I don't know.
Every woman I know.
That's what I
has
say.
a
If you
secret.
ever knew, I know what that means.
And
That
guess
means
what? Even
that
if
means
they
you
don't
got
have the secret, they got a friend who they got secrets
top
on.
secret. Top secret.
Yeah. Man's got no dirt on none.
You know
of
where's
mine.
that?
How can none of mine have dirt? Not every single one of mine's been fucking heaven. No way. But I don't have no dirt. No dirt. They got dirt on me. I ain't got no dirt, but I know there's dirt.
You know what it is?
But I don't know there's
carry dirt. So I got bare dirt on people.
Yeah.
I let that shit go.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't carry my dirt, let alone someone else's dirt.
But they're innocent. And then one more before we ask you now.
Yes.
The last one, physical, I cannot speak on. I can't speak on the physical. But I do believe, again, it's the same as the when a man's angry and whatever, it's like, whoa. I feel like a woman probably could lash out more than a man could lash out physically.
And get away with it.
And get away with it a bit more. Because it's like,
But I mean, it's known though.
do you get what I'm saying?
Let's be real.
But the man can't go and cry and stuff because
known.
then it's going to be like...
That's a known thing.
If you
Women
phone
can even
me-
cry rape. And
Yeah.
I know that's a different thing.
these are deep
they
topics.
these are deep topics.
Yeah.
They can cry abuse. And when it is serious, it should be taken serious. But those that cry and it's not, women that are stopping their exes or the father of their children from seeing their kids when they know that it's not the reasons that they're saying it is. All of this is part of the manipulation, narcissism,
Can get away with a
gaslighting,
lot more, yeah.
and abuse, because that can actually fuck with the man's mental. Like, I know a man who would just end up giving up and be like, I'll just wait till, you said it before, Dan, I'll just wait till the youth's
Until they're
16,
older,
18
yeah.
because it's long. And I don't think there is a time that a man should say or do that, but I also understand why a man reaches to that place when he says and does that.
Yeah.
Because not every man has the mental capacity to go through that.
Yeah, 100%.
You understand?
But then it's the other. I get that, yeah, and I hear that. But then there's the other angle where you that takes a lot to do that, you know.
What's that?
Like to let go, all right, you know what? I'll wait till the youth's big enough to take that
Bruh,
risk.
it takes
and then
a
it's the other
massive
thing
amount.
of you're letting a part
part
of
of you go.
and you don't know how much damage that can cause.
That's my point.
And then you wake up, can't sleep because you
But
don't know if the
yeah, but
kid's
no one's-
eaten, fed.
Nobody
clothed.
sees that part. Nobody
thing
sees
is-
or nobody even talks about it. I bet we could bring on a few men that would be like, rude boy, it tore me apart. But all they hear is, man, don't go
Waits,
to see his
man.
kids. And he just waited till 16, especially with certain men. We know certain men that when they talk that way, they talk a certain way. It's like, no, I'm just going to wait till my youth 16, 18, bro. When you talk with that energy, you sound, unfortunately, like
You don't give a shit.
you don't give a shit. When actually, man might have been balling in his yard, in his bed.
That's the
but he
thing,
ain't saying that.
It's happened. I've seen it happen. I've seen it with my own eyes where someone's done that. Years later on down the line, how they've connected, and he said it. You wait till I wait, and the son came to him in the end. You get me? And I'm like, how did that happen?
It does
But
happen.
It happens.
It does happen.
Sometimes you can't fight it.
You can't fight it. That the dad said it. He's gonna come
they're
to me
gonna
one
win.
day,
Yeah.
and he come with open, man, and his arms open, ready for him.
Love
You get me? And the son was not so bad. He didn't say like, "Wow, my dad." He said, "Wow, I'm going to see my dad now." You get me? I said, "Wow, this is mad." So I've seen it happen, but that would take a lot for me to kind of.
I
understand.
personally couldn't go there.
Personally, I couldn't understand it.
But I can understand it.
You probably could go through some episodes and see me talking that kind of angle. Like,
No, you spoke that angle for others, not where you would have done it.
oh shit, I threw it on other people. I said,
No, you.
I got a brethren, yeah.
No, yeah, but you did. You said like, what about those mans that do that? And you've always said, I personally couldn't just turn my back, but I can also understand how a man could get to that space.
Right, 100%. But now I'm slowly getting not to that space of them, just breeze out and wait until they come. But they're big now.
Yeah, no,
So-
as in you now are in the space where they can come to me.
Yeah, now
and I
now
just
it was
don't
like
need to deal with the extra. I'm not
Extra
trying to
stuff.
say that anyone
Extra
is
stuff, yeah,
extra
extra
stuff. Yeah, but I didn't actually answer the question, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
the
gonna-
story time and that.
So let me answer the question. Firstly, in general, I think it goes because I think there's double standards for both, of
course,
for male and female. And I think what we often do is like we then compare those double standards in it and go, is it more?